All right, welcome back here to the Hill. Don't you know we are just 5 weeks away from the all-important Iowa caucuses, and the former president, Donald Trump, his lead over his GOP rivals is growing still. A new poll from the Des Moines Register shows him up by 32 points over the Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, Nikki Haley running right there as well. Now, when caucus goers were asked if they've made up their mind, 49% say they have, compared to 46% say basically they could still be persuaded, but 70% of Trump supporters say their mind is made up. That is more than double that of Haley and DeSantis. Is this over?
It's pretty much almost game, set, match. He has a commanding lead, and he's only getting stronger. And the key
Why won't you say yes? You say pretty much.
Because it's a caucus. Anything can.
No, I'm not questioning. I'm curious.
I give him a 98% chance. And here's why Trump's going to win Iowa. He lost it in 2016, and he knows that if he wins Iowa right now, all the money dries up from Haley and from DeSantis, because one thing I do know about GOP donors, they may not be on the same page as the grassroots, but they believe in ROI, return on investment, and Haley's campaign will pretty much be over.
You shocked this is still growing?
Yeah, no, I'm not shocked at all. But I think the key stat was the fact that 70% of Trump supporters in the Iowa caucus are going to stick with him. And here's why. Everyone's going to say, oh, Nikki Haley's a better candidate, this, that, the other. Basically, Republican primary voters believe that Donald Trump has unfinished business, and they're going to ride and die with Donald Trump because they believe he'll get the economy back on the right track and he'll fix the border. So
you going to Iowa, Julia?
I am.
Okay, so there's still a thing there.
There's still a thing there. Yeah, but at the same time, the question I was asking people, I was actually on the phone with Ford today, asking Republican operatives and strategists today was, what do you do if you're Haley and DeSantis? Because DeSantis has put all of his eggs in the Iowa basket. He has built really an impressive ground operation in Iowa between his campaign and his super PAC Never Back Down. Haley is running a $10 million ad buy in Iowa and New Hampshire. She also has the backing of the Koch network, Americans for Prosperity. But we're not seeing that for either of them really pay dividends. So I don't really know what else the two of them can do to really close that gap. There's only 5 weeks left. I guess there could be a Rick Santorum moment, but when Rick Santorum was running in 2012, we didn't have someone running like Donald Trump so far ahead.
I know you're a Trump backer, but if you got paid all the money in the world to answer Julia's question, what would you do?
I tell him it's over because you
would take the money?
Julia asked me this question. It's very simple. You continue to build out your ground game in Iowa because a caucus is very different than a primary. You've got to continue to have people moving. And I think the turnout in that caucus will be somewhere around 200,000, and that's what you're going to try to close the gap.
Yeah, go for it.
This race has been over for 9 months.
You think so, too?
Yes. None of these candidates actually were trying to beat Donald Trump. They were hoping Donald Trump somehow would either get thrown off the ticket or not run or be in prison.
They're still, in a way, hoping that something happens on the legal front.
All they're hoping. You watch them campaign, you see them in debates. They are not campaigning against a guy who's 50 points up because they know they're not going to win, and they had no shot at it ever. The second he announced this party is not a Republican party, it is a Trump party, he was the nominee, that's it. The only person that has made an attempt is Chris Christie. God bless him. I like him. That's probably the worst news he can get, that a Democrat thinks he's doing a good job.
I'll sneak in here real quick.
Well, I think on these numbers, if you give Trump his 70%, and you give Haley and DeSantis 100% of what they got, and you let them double it, Trump still wins. This thing is over, and they won't take him on.
All right. Thank you for watching. And make sure you go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.